Now, what if you're running into trouble with the editor? So I know that we've had some trouble before when we were trying to test it all together. So if you go back to the Connect, you can see that there's a refresh the companion screen if you want to start at the beginning. So that's just going to refresh. You saw that flash over here. But also in there, there is a reset connection and there's a hard reset. So both of those, reset connection or the hard reset, are two options that you can try. And then if you do that, you just have to reopen it again. And then you have to go back and do the AI companion again and then type the number in. And now that I have the screen on the side, I don't need to write down the letters anymore. I was going to say numbers, but these are obviously not numbers. And then I can connect with the code, and then you can sort of see how this happens, this progress bar happens. And if they're side by side, I think it's much easier to test that way. And then I get into my app. So remember, to turn it to the floating screen, you would click. So it's going to try and come up big like this, but just click on the floating window and just make it so that it's just a little bit on the side. And so then that way you can have both up at the same time. And I did not resize the screen exactly properly. I can't seem to. There we go. That makes me feel much better. I was having trouble in my last video organizing it just right. But at any rate, it doesn't matter as long as you can see most of the screen. So you can click back and forth when you're trying to. So I actually probably would keep this a little bit bigger. But so that's a way for you to stop and restart it. Again, the other thing you can do is you can totally shut down your machine. Remember, you have to stop all of these alerts. You need to shut down your machine. So use like the power shutdown button at least once a week. Try staying awake every single night, all the time, and never getting any sleep. You would be like a lunatic. You'd be crazy. And so that happens to your computer. So they don't work as well if you don't shut down every once in a while. So make sure you do that as well. And then hopefully everyone will get their emulator to work. And you're going to post me a message so that I know that it's working and you